4 employees at that restaurant were murdered.
Crews tore down that Burger Chef building along Crawfordsville Road.
It's one of the state's most infamous crimes, the killing of 4 Burger Chef workers.
Burger Chef's rise from a humble Indiana start in 1954 to becoming the second largest fast food chain in the U.S. is remarkable. From pioneering the Works Bar to its downfall through corporate mismanagement, what led to its demise? Join us as we uncover the dark truth behind Burger Chef's fall. Burger Chef was a fast food chain that began in 1954 in Indianapolis, Indiana, when brothers Frank and Donald Thomas started the business. They introduced a new way of cooking and serving food quickly that set them apart from other restaurants. They developed a unique method called flame broiling, which gave their burgers a special smoky flavor that became a major selling point. Along with this, they created an assembly line system for food preparation, which helped them provide fast and efficient service. This mix of good quality and speedy service helped Burger Chef attract a loyal customer base.
Eating at Burger Chef is so good your food will disappear.
By the late 1950s, Burger Chef expanded rapidly, thanks to the brothers' vision and business skills. They opened many locations throughout the U.S., focusing on smaller towns that other fast food chains usually overlooked. This strategy allowed them to establish a strong presence in those areas, which contributed to their quick growth. By 1968, Burger Chef had grown to 600 locations in 39 states. One major reason for Burger Chef's success was their innovative spirit. They were among the first to offer a combo meal, which included a burger, fries, and a drink. This idea was groundbreaking at the time and attracted many customers looking for a convenient and affordable meal option. The chain also created the Fun Meal, which was an early version of the modern kids meal. It came with a burger, fries, a drink, and a small toy. This idea appealed to children and made Burger Chef a favorite choice for families. In the early 1970s, Burger Chef reached its peak with over 1,050 locations, becoming the second largest fast food chain in the United States, just behind McDonald's. Their fast expansion was driven by their unique selling points and their ability to adjust to changing consumer preferences. The chain's marketing strategies played an important role in its growth. They used catchy slogans and memorable advertisements to attract customers and build brand loyalty. The innovative spirit of Burger Chef continued beyond just meals. The chain often experimented with menu items and promotional campaigns to keep customers engaged and excited. They sought feedback from their customers and worked to improve their offerings continually. This dedication to customer satisfaction set a strong foundation for the business. Burger Chef's remarkable growth and unique offerings set the stage for groundbreaking innovations in the fast food industry. What revolutionary ideas did they introduce that changed how we dine? Let's explore how Burger Chef shaped the future of fast food. Burger Chef was a pioneer in the fast food industry and introduced several key ideas that changed the market.
Everyone likes our new Works Bar, Jeff, where you can fix your own burger.
One of its most important contributions was the Works Bar. This self-service station allowed customers to build their burgers with various toppings, creating a personalized dining experience that was new at the time. The Works Bar gave customers the power to customize their meals according to their preferences, making Burger Chef different from other fast food restaurants with limited customization options. Another significant innovation by Burger Chef was the Triple Threat Combo Meal. This was the first time a burger, fries, and a drink were bundled together into a single meal package. The Triple Threat offered both convenience and value, making it an appealing choice for customers. This idea of a combo meal quickly became a common practice in the fast food industry, adopted by many other chains and turning into a standard offering. The convenience of getting a complete meal in one package made it easier for customers to order and enjoy their food. In addition to these innovations, Burger Chef introduced the Fun Meal, which served as the early version of McDonald's well-known Happy Meal. Launched in 1973, the Fun Meal included a burger, fries, a drink, and a toy. This concept aimed to make dining more enjoyable for children by combining food with fun. Families loved the Fun Meal, which played a significant role in increasing Burger Chef's popularity. The success of this idea also inspired other fast food chains to create their own versions of kids' meals, leading to the widespread trend of offering meals that came with toys. These innovations helped Burger Chef stand out from its competitors and established it as a forward-thinking brand focused on customer satisfaction. Its early ideas paved the way for many practices that are now standard in the market. By focusing on customization, value, and making dining enjoyable for kids, Burger Chef changed how people thought about fast food. The impact of these pioneering efforts can still be felt today, as many of these concepts remain popular in the industry. After pioneering fast food innovations, Burger Chef seemed unstoppable, but could success last forever? What challenges did the 1970s bring for this growing giant? Let's explore the highs and lows that define this critical decade for Burger Chef. During the 1970s, Burger Chef went through both amazing successes and serious problems. At its highest point, the chain was doing very well, creating new menu items and quickly opening new restaurants. By 1973, Burger Chef had grown to more than 1,200 locations, making it one of the largest fast food chains in the United States. This time of growth included creative ideas like the Works Bar and the Fun Meal, which brought in many loyal customers and helped Burger Chef stand out from its competition. While the company was achieving great things, it also faced many internal issues. Burger Chef struggled with management problems that hurt its day-to-day operations. As the chain grew larger, it became harder to keep the same level of quality and consistency at all of its locations. The situation worsened because Burger Chef was owned by General Foods, a company that had more experience in packaged foods than in running fast food restaurants. The lack of strong leadership and knowledge in the fast food business led to problems in how the company operated and resulted in a decline in the overall customer experience. The most tragic event for Burger Chef during the 1970s occurred in 1978 when 4 employees were murdered at a Burger Chef restaurant in Speedway, Indiana.
The bodies of Jane C. Freed, Mark Clemens, Daniel R. Davis, and Ruth E. Shelton have been discovered late this afternoon.
On the night of November the 17th, 1978, 4 young workers, Jane Freet, Ruth Shelton, Daniel Davis, and Mark Flemons, were kidnapped during their shift. 2 days later, their bodies were discovered in a wooded area, and they had been brutally murdered. This shocking crime deeply affected the local community and greatly harmed Burger Chef's reputation and employee morale. To this day, the case remains unsolved, adding a dark chapter to the company's history. The murders in Speedway not only impacted the local community, but also had larger consequences for Burger Chef. This tragedy exposed weaknesses in the company's security measures and raised serious concerns about the safety of its employees. This incident, along with the management and operational difficulties the company was already experiencing, led to a decline in customer trust and loyalty. Many people began to feel uneasy about visiting the restaurants, and the once thriving chain started to see a decrease in business. As Burger Chef navigated these significant challenges, it became clear that the combination of management issues and tragic events had a lasting impact on the company. The brand, which had once been known for its innovative menu and rapid growth, found itself struggling to maintain its former glory amidst rising concerns and internal difficulties. The tragic events and management issues in the 1970s put a heavy strain on Burger Chef, but could they overcome these challenges? How did competition from fast food giants like McDonald's play a role in their downfall? Let's explore their decline next. The late 1970s marked a difficult time for Burger Chef. The company faced stiff competition from rapidly growing rivals like McDonald's and Burger King. These competitors used more aggressive marketing strategies and streamlined operations, which began to draw customers away from Burger Chef. McDonald's, in particular, expanded its menu and improved service speed, making it a strong contender in the fast food industry. Burger Chef also experienced problems due to poor financial decisions during this period. General Foods, the owner of the chain, did not have much experience managing a fast food business. This lack of experience led to several mistakes, including investments in modernization that did not produce the expected returns. The company struggled to maintain a clear brand identity, making it hard to compete effectively. While McDonald's and Burger King developed strong and consistent branding, Burger Chef's image was less defined, which resulted in a decline in customer loyalty.
At Burger Chef, we just can't stand to let anyone walk away hungry.
So we went all out and built the Super Chef.
Despite these difficulties, Burger Chef tried various strategies to improve its brand. The company introduced new marketing techniques and menu items in an effort to win back customers. One of their notable initiatives was the introduction of the Fun Meal for children, which included a toy and was similar to the popular Happy Meal at McDonald's. Despite these efforts, Burger Chef could not turn around its declining fortunes. Consumer preferences began to change, and the fast food market became increasingly crowded with new and innovative competitors. As competition intensified, Burger Chef's financial issues became more severe. The company found it hard to keep up with the rapid changes in the industry. While McDonald's and Burger King continued to innovate and grow, Burger Chef struggled to maintain its market share. The absence of cohesive branding and effective marketing strategies worsened the company's challenges. In addition, the company faced internal challenges as it sought to adapt to a rapidly changing fast food landscape. The shift towards healthier options and diverse menus led many customers to favor other brands that could meet their changing tastes. Burger Chef's inability to redefine its place in the market ultimately contributed to its decline, highlighting the importance of adaptability and strong branding in the fast food industry. Burger Chef's struggles in the late 1970s were clear, but what decisions finally led to its downfall? And how did the once thriving chain end up in the hands of Hardee's? Let's explore the acquisition of Burger Chef. In 1968, General Foods acquired Burger Chef, a fast food chain that had grown rapidly since its founding in 1957. At its peak, Burger Chef was second only to McDonald's in the number of locations, boasting around 1,200 restaurants across the U.S. General Foods saw potential in Burger Chef's innovative approach, which included the Fun Meal for kids, a concept that would later inspire McDonald's Happy Meal. Unfortunately, the acquisition did not go as planned. General Foods struggled to manage Burger Chef effectively. The company lacked experience in the fast food industry and failed to capitalize on Burger Chef's strengths. Instead of focusing on what made Burger Chef unique, such as its flame-broiled burgers and speedy service, General Foods tried to standardize operations. This attempt led to a loss of the brand's identity. The mismanagement caused a decline in customer satisfaction and sales, which was troubling for a chain that had once thrived. By the early 80s, Burger Chef was no longer the successful chain it had been in earlier years. In 1982, General Foods decided to cut its losses and sold Burger Chef to Imasco, the parent company of Hardee's, for $44 million. This sale marked a significant turning point for Burger Chef. Hardee's began converting many Burger Chef locations into Hardee's restaurants, effectively erasing the Burger Chef brand from the fast food landscape. The transition was swift and widespread. In Indianapolis, for instance, 75 Burger Chef locations were rebranded as Hardee's almost immediately after the acquisition. This move formed part of Hardee's strategy to expand its presence in the fast food market. While this change was a positive development for Hardee's, it signaled the end for Burger Chef. The chain, once known for its innovation and rapid growth, faded into memory as its locations merged into the Hardee's network.
Well, hello, Hardee's. We've got roast beef, just the kind you're looking for.
The sale to Hardee's also had a significant impact on Burger Chef employees and customers. Many employees faced uncertainty as their workplaces transformed, and loyal customers saw their favorite local Burger Chef restaurants disappear. The brand's unique offerings, such as the Big Chef Burger and the Fun Meal, were lost in the transition. Customers who cherished the distinct flavors and family-friendly atmosphere of Burger Chef could no longer enjoy their beloved meals. In the end, the combination of mismanagement by General Foods and the swift actions taken by Hardee's led to the decline of Burger Chef. The chain that had once been a strong competitor in the fast food industry was now a part of history, leaving behind memories of its innovative spirit and unique offerings. General Foods sold Burger Chef to Hardee's, leading to a major rebranding that erased the iconic chain. But what truly caused Burger Chef's downfall? Could poor management and fierce competition have sealed its fate? Let's explore how everything unraveled next. The downfall of Burger Chef, A fast food chain that showed great promise can be linked to several important factors. At its peak, Burger Chef stood as a strong competitor to major chains like McDonald's and Burger King, featuring unique menu items and a loyal customer base. Unfortunately, a series of mistakes led to its decline. One of the main reasons for the downfall of Burger Chef was poor management. When General Foods acquired this chain in 1968, they did not have much experience in the fast food business. This lack of experience caused several strategic errors. Instead of focusing on Burger Chef's strengths, like its flame-broiled burgers and distinct menu items, General Foods tried to standardize operations. This decision weakened the brand's identity and drove away its loyal customers. The absence of a clear vision and effective leadership made the situation worse, resulting in declining sales and customer dissatisfaction. Another significant factor was the inability to compete with the aggressive marketing and expansion strategies of both McDonald's and Burger King. These rival chains were expanding quickly and spending heavily on advertising and promotions. McDonald's introduced the Happy Meal, which quickly became popular with children and families. While Burger Chef had a similar concept called the Fun Meal, it could not take advantage of this opportunity due to weak marketing efforts. The rapid growth of McDonald's and Burger King also meant that Burger Chef found it difficult to keep up its market share. Corporate mistakes also played a role in Burger Chef's decline. General Foods made several decisions that drove away both customers and franchise owners. For instance, the company set strict operational guidelines that were hard for franchisees to follow. This created tension between the corporate office and franchise owners, resulting in a lack of consistency across the chain. Additionally, General Foods' emphasis on cutting costs frequently came at the expense of quality and customer service, which further drove away loyal customers. The combination of these factors created a perfect storm that led to the unraveling of Burger Chef. By the early 80s, the chain was struggling to survive. In 1982, General Foods decided to sell Burger Chef to Amasco, the parent company of Hardee's, for $44 million. This sale marked a turning point for Burger Chef, as many of its locations were turned into Hardee's restaurants, effectively erasing the brand from the fast food landscape. After witnessing the downfall of Burger Chef, how could a chain that had so much potential leave such a lasting impact? What aspects of its legacy still resonate with fast food lovers today? Let's explore its nostalgic influence next. Burger Chef has left a significant mark on the fast food industry despite its decline. The brand introduced the combo meal, which combined a main item, a side, and a drink at a lower price, changing how meals were sold in fast food restaurants.
Burger Chef introduces the all-round square meal.
You know we'll always treat you right. Hello, hello.
This idea became common in the industry, as many places adopted the combo meal concept. Burger Chef also pioneered the self-service toppings bar, allowing customers to add their own toppings to their burgers. This innovation encouraged personalization in fast food and influenced many other chains to follow suit. The memory of Burger Chef still lives on, especially among those who enjoyed its food during its peak in the 1960s and 70s. Many recall menu items like the Big Chef and the Fun Meal, a predecessor to the Happy Meal. These memories sparked a dedicated fan base that actively celebrates the brand today. Collectors and enthusiasts seek out retro memorabilia, including old advertisements, toys, and packaging. These items serve as reminders of a beloved brand that had a vibrant presence in the competitive fast food scene. Online communities have played a crucial role in keeping the spirit of Burger Chef alive. Social media platforms like Reddit and Facebook host groups where fans share their memories, photos, and memorabilia. These online spaces foster a sense of community among those who cherish the brand. Fans discuss Burger Chef's history and its impact on the fast food world, while some even advocate for its revival. This passion demonstrates the brand's lasting cultural significance and the fondness people have for their experiences there. Burger Chef's influence can also be seen in popular culture. A notable example is its appearance in the acclaimed television series Mad Men. In this show, the fictional advertising agency Sterling Cooper and Partners pitches a campaign to Burger Chef, showcasing the brand's popularity during the 1960s. This moment not only introduced Burger Chef to a new generation of viewers, but also highlighted its historical importance in the fast food industry. The reference served as a reminder of the brand's status during a time when it was a formidable competitor. The legacy of Burger Chef remains strong, with many reminiscing about their experiences and the unique offerings of the brand. The nostalgia surrounding Burger Chef continues to grow as fans connect through online platforms, share memorabilia, and reflect on the joy it brought to their lives.